Hello, Miss Allen's biology students. I'm here at your LibGuide for genetics research, and I'm going to talk about a couple things I've noticed have come up this week as far as problems. So first of all, as you're doing your research, this is a great place to start. Other good websites are like if there's a specific website for an organization associated with your disease, that's a great one to use. Anything that's usually .gov or .edu is pretty reliable, and most .orgs, and we want to stay away from websites like Buzzle, about.com, websites like that which aren't reliable. So a couple of things I've noticed that come up is as far as formatting and APA citation. So if you remember right, you have this great page, and if you click on here, it's going to, you can see the APA citation. If you can't see it, then just click on that, and you're gonna be able to see that. And it looks like this. And so this is really what AP references look like. Okay. So in general, these citations that you have, either they come with it, it's a web page with an author, or it's going to be more like in a magazine article from an online database. So how can you tell what's what? It's a great question. I knew you were going to ask that. So basically on your home tab, most of the time you have APA citations that come with it. Okay, so if I use Groyer, and I'm looking up, I'm going to type in my username and password first. So this is really great because if I use Groyer and I'm able to find what I'm looking for, then Groyer is very nice, and they give us the APA citation. So when I have the citation given with me, of course, I can open a page and directly paste it in. I can open like a Word file and directly paste it in. The only thing about that is that then you have to go back at the end and format it. What I more commonly do is I use my easybib subscription and I keep everything there. So you see here's the APA citation. And over here on easybib, the first thing you want to do if you have not registered, you want to do that. And you register with the coupon code of MNPSBIB. That's really important because otherwise it won't work. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'll just show you kind of what that looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and log in here. So once you do that, you're going to create a new project, and you'll see the project pop up here. So my project's called Genetics, and then you click on the word bibliography. Well, in the case of Groyer, I love them, and look, they give me the citation. So I'm just going to paste it in. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go over here to easybib. I'm going to do a paste. Now, I don't need easybib to create the citation. I just need them to allow me to add my citation onto this. So that because I'm going to be pasting it, here's what I do. I go to all 59 options. I go to write paste citation. I paste it in. I look back at here to see where the italicized is, and that part right there is italicized. It's pretty common. Most APA citations have something italicized. So now I need to tell it to italicize this part. And the way I do that is it tells me right there. So right here, I'm going to do Pacman I Pacman to start the italicize, and right here I'm going to end it with Pacman/I Pacman. Okay, and then I'm going to create the citation, and then it adds it to it. Okay. So what do I do in a different situation? So for example, under Encyclopedia Britannica, I'm going to on the high school level, and I search for the same thing. And I like Encyclopedia Britannica also, but one thing is that, well, it actually does give the APA, so you can just copy and paste that in. But on, let's see here, World Book, we are not so lucky, I believe. So Down syndrome, looking up that stuff, and I pull up the article, and then down at the bottom it gives me a citation, but it's not the APA citation. It doesn't say APA, it is not in APA. So what I need to do is I need to take this information in easybib. So here's how I do this. In this case, I'm going to go to, this is an encyclopedia, right? This is an encyclopedia article that's online in a database. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to all 59 options. I'm going to go to encyclopedia article. And my encyclopedia article is in an online database. So now I'm going to type in the title of it. Okay, and I'm using what it told me from World Book to do that. So the author is Ann Matthews. There's the title of the article. Here's the name of the encyclopedia, and that's when it's published. So that's the information I need. So forgetful me, I'm going to go back and type that in. So here I go, and World Book. And then I know, and you fill in what you know, what you can find out. 2013. And today's date is 24 January 2013. And I am going to grab that URL there, okay? So you need that. You can shorten them a little at the end. Okay, so I'm going to create the citation on that, and then it does that, okay? So that's kind of how I did that one in that case that you don't do that. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Other common problems is that as far as getting your paper checked, bring that by or email it to me, and I would love to check it. And don't forget, this is always your guide to what you need to do and what's being expected of you. But hopefully that will take care of some common problems that I see people having as far as what's on the LibGuide. Of course, if I go to a source like this and I get the, I'm looking for Down syndrome, and I find the article that I want to use, then I'm going to take this, and in easybib, in my project, my genetics one, that's a website. So you cite that as a website, and you can click on cite this, and you're going to try to fill in this red information. Now typically there is, when I go down here, you'll notice there's no specific author, so this isn't going to be filled out, but I can figure out when it's electronically published. Here at the bottom it tells me when it was published, January 17, 2013. So I will definitely fill that out, and then I'll fill out today's date that I accessed it, and then I'll create the citation, and then it should be correct, and everything that should be very helpful. So I'm going to fill this out too. I think I actually did yesterday's date, but that's okay. I could have just clicked today, and then I do create citation, and it added it to my list. There it is right there. So anyway, so easybib's your friend. Use it. It's there for you. And of course, you can always contact me with any questions or problems.